Alright, we're gonna go over the chorus and the interlude again, and the second verse of Somebody That I Used to Know by Gotye. Starting with the chorus, it's nice and easy. It's a lot like what we did before. Remember this? From the verse. So, we're gonna do the same thing, except that we're going to expand our left hand into an octave shape. And we're also going to go down one more. So we start on D minor, and we go to C. Then we're going to move to B flat. So you're going to be on B flats in the left hand, and then your right hand is going to be F, B flat, D. Luckily, it's all the same hand shape, so you don't have to worry about changing fingers, changing your hand shape. It's just... If you're used to playing the piano, the B flat chord will probably be easy. Otherwise, you might need a little bit of practice, but it's definitely doable. So the whole chorus pretty much just goes like that. I think it does it 4 times. So on the last one, I like to skip the low note because we have to bring our left hand back up to this. So I just go, or play it with whatever finger you want. Also because it goes from a really big sound to a little sound, and it's kind of weird. Especially because instrumental recording, it's just as intense, but we don't only have so many fingers and hands. So then we bring this back in. And that's when he says, now you're just somebody that I used to know. And we do it again. The only difference is that instead of D and C, you're going to do the D, C, B flat. So for this, it's B flat, F and B flat, and B flat. So adding the xylophone. And then we bring in that interlude that we did in the previous video. That's just the... See, it's just the D to C again. So now we move on to the second verse. That's one the girl sings, and it's kind of different than the first one. It starts off the same, the D to the D minor chord, C to C major chord. Except that she does that twice, and then when she sings Screwed Me Over, then you can keep playing it exactly the same, or you can add this other part that they play, and it's not too hard, and it goes like this. So there's 2 different ways you can play it. I'm gonna play the one that I like better. So with just the right hand, it's just like this: A, D, F, and then E, and then you add the C and G after. And it's just because they have this sound in the track. I don't even know what it is, but it goes like that. And since we have to also play this, it makes sense to just be like... Or you can play all of the notes and just repeat those. That is up to you. Now the next part that happens is like the most complicated, just because there's a lot of things going on, and we're trying to put them all in. The simplest, absolute simplest way to play this is really boring, but it will get you through the part and you won't have any problems. So if you want to play the simplest, any finger on C, these fingers are best on C, E, G, and you're just gonna play left, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Wow. Oh my gosh, I got confused. And then where she says somebody that I used to know. That's where you'd go from there. So, that's a really boring part. So if you want, she does this other part. So that's the part that we want to add, except that there's nothing on top of it. So it sounds really weird. So here's how it would go. And I'm just gonna show it, and I'll do it slow so that if anyone wants to learn it, then you can go ahead. But I'm not gonna explain it just because it's just really weird, the way it ends up working on the piano. So the E and D, that starts just before we get to the C actually. So it's right in this part. And it goes E, D, and then we're gonna go A, D, G, I mean, C, A, G, E, A, G, C, A, G. So that's what it looks like. So as you can see, it doesn't add a whole bunch to the song. It's not like, oh, that sounds so much better. It's just, oh yeah, I remember hearing that part. Cool, glad you got that together. So if you want to try it again, I will show you. I'll try to go slower now, even. E, D, A, G, A, or C, frick on a stick. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so as you can see, I'm playing the melody while I keep this going. And that's why it's so confusing. So that's why you can play this. Because that will be a lot easier. Okay, so I need to listen to the song to see how much more there is to it, but I hope that you can figure this out, enjoy it. Send me you singing it or playing it if you want, because that would be awesome. And enjoy.